Okay, now to this, everybody. The death toll is rising around Los Angeles. Wildfires have killed at least 27 people and 31 or more remain missing as crews rush to contain the worst of the flames before the dangerous Santa Ana winds come back. Over 80,000 are still under evacuation orders more than a week after the fires broke out, with many residents asking, when can I go home? NewsNation's Brooke Schaefer has the latest from Southern California this morning. Brooke, how soon can those residents expect to get back to their neighborhoods and start picking up the pieces?
Well, Markie, the Los Angeles County Sheriff said that it could be another week at least before these families are allowed back into their neighborhoods. They say in part there's just so much debris everywhere. They need to clean up some of that. There are broken gas lines. There are some power lines still down in the road, but there's also a real concern about the potential toxins that are still in the air. On top of all of that, though, the sheriff's office says that they are still going to certain structures, going block by block and looking for people who might not have made it out of this fire in time.
We had over 160 to 200 people out there going from plot to plot to plot to see if there was any type of human remains or anything that they could find. The last thing you want to do is have people come back into an area and find a loved one or something like that.
And as of this morning, Markie, there are still roughly 80,000 people under those mandatory evacuation orders. Many of them have really just lost everything, but there are some people who have evacuated whose homes are still standing. And there really is a growing frustration this morning from so many people who have evacuated, people who want to go back and check on their properties to see what's left, but also to start those insurance claims, right? And hopefully start that rebuilding process. And the lack of a timeline on when that can start happening is really starting to frustrate people.
We're thankful that we have a house to go back to, and we feel for all the people that have lost so much. But it's just frustrating. There's no answers.
Now, starting yesterday, the EPA's hazmat teams were on the ground here in California, starting to clear out some debris and some of those potentially toxic materials. They said once that is completed, that is, of course, another step closer to these families being able to get back into their neighborhoods. Markie?
Yeah, just an anguishing road to recovery that lies ahead. Brooke Schaefer. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.